Welcome to 2Yogic. Today we're tackling a problem that I bet a lot of you know all too well. I'm talking about that frustrating, uncomfortable, and sometimes just painful connection between your stress levels and your stomach. I mean, it's an almost instant reaction, right? You have a tough meeting, a deadline is looming, and bam! Suddenly your digestive system is in complete turmoil. Let me tell you, you are not imagining it. So today, we're going to break down the exact science behind this feeling and, most importantly, what you can actually do about it. All right, here's the game plan. We're going to start by uncovering that invisible wire that connects your mind and your gut. Then we'll dive into the biology, why stress literally just slams the brakes on your digestion. After that, we'll get into the good stuff, the solutions. We'll talk about some super simple breathing techniques and a way to understand your body's unique stress response. And finally, we'll wrap it all up with a clear protocol you can start using today for some real, lasting relief. Okay, so let's start with the big question. How on earth can a thought, an emotion, cause such a real, physical reaction in your stomach? Well, the answer lies in this kind of invisible link that, believe it or not, ancient traditions have understood for centuries.
So ancient yogic science has a really fascinating explanation for this. It's something called the pranic body. Now, the easiest way to think about it is like it's an energy field and it acts as a bridge between your mind and your physical body. So when your mind is in turmoil, all that chaotic energy gets sent right across that bridge. And guess what? Your stomach is often the very first place to feel it.
And here's the really cool part. This isn't just some ancient, abstract idea. Modern science is actually catching up. There are techniques like Kirlian photography. It basically captures the subtle light that living things give off, and it has visually shown that this energy field gets all chaotic and blurry when we're stressed. It's almost like we're seeing a picture of our inner turmoil.
In this quote, man, it just gets right to the heart of it. It's such a powerful reminder that mental stress isn't just some abstract feeling you have in your head. No, it has real physical consequences. It literally weakens your body's defenses, and for so many of us, the digestive system, that's the front line where the battle is fought.
Okay, so we've got this energy disruption, but how does that translate into that immediate physical shutdown we feel? Well, it all comes down to this really powerful survival mechanism that's just hardwired into our biology. And this, right here, is the fundamental problem. Our fight-or-flight response. It was designed for real, actual emergencies, like running from a charging lion. And it's super efficient in a crisis. But here's the thing. Our ancient biology has no way of telling the difference between that lion and a stressful work email. To your body, the physical reaction is exactly the same. So here's exactly what happens in that moment. First, your mind perceives the threat. Doesn't matter if it's real or not. Then, boom, your system gets flooded with adrenaline. Now, to save energy for fighting or fleeing, your body shuts down anything it thinks is non-essential. And guess what's at the top of that list in an emergency? Digestion. And the result? You know it. Pain, bloating, and that awful knotted up feeling. So, if stress is what triggers this alarm, how in the world do we switch it off? Well, the fastest, most direct way is actually by taking conscious control of your breath. This is where a practice called pranayama comes in. It's basically the yogic science of breath control, and the whole principle behind it is incredibly powerful. Think of it like this. Your breath is the remote control for your entire nervous system. When you consciously regulate your breathing, you can calm your mind and literally tell that fight or flight mechanism to stand down. Let's try a really simple version of a powerful technique called Nadi Shodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. You can do this with me right now. So take your right thumb and gently close your right nostril. Now just inhale slowly and deeply through your left nostril. Okay, now close your left nostril with your ring finger and lift your thumb off the right side. Exhale slowly through the right nostril. Good. Now inhale slowly through that same right nostril. And to finish, close the right nostril again and exhale completely through the left. That's one full cycle. Seriously, just doing a few rounds of this can bring an almost immediate sense of calm. It's amazing for balancing your nervous system. Okay, so you've probably noticed this, right? Some people seem to get hit way harder by stress-induced stomach issues than others. Well, ancient wisdom, especially from Ayurveda, suggests this all has to do with our unique constitutional makeup.
So Ayurveda teaches that we're all made of a unique mix of three fundamental energies, and these are called doshas. The best way to think of it is like it's your body's unique operating system. This blueprint doesn't just govern your physical traits, but also your mental and emotional tendencies, including exactly how you respond to stress and which parts of your body, like your digestive system, are going to be the most vulnerable.
Let's take an example, the Kapha type. When they're in balance, they're super calm and grounded, but they have a natural tendency towards a slower metabolism, so stress can make them feel sluggish, and that directly impacts their digestion. Now, this is totally different from, say, a Pitta type, who might get that fiery acid reflux from stress, or a Vata type, who's more likely to experience nervous gas and bloating. See? Each type has its own unique vulnerability.
So, the crucial point here is this. Knowing your type, it's like having a personalized roadmap to your own health. It helps you understand your specific tendencies when you're under stress, and that allows you to take proactive, preventative steps before the problems even start.
Okay, so we've covered the why and the how. Now, let's put it all together. Let's synthesize everything we've talked about into a clear, actionable protocol that you can actually use to find lasting relief.
Really, it all boils down to these 4 pillars. First is awareness. You have to truly accept that what you feel in your mind has a real physical effect on your gut. Next up is regulation. That means actively using your breath as the powerful tool it is to calm your nervous system whenever you need to. Then there's understanding, getting to know your unique body type so you can anticipate what it needs instead of just reacting all the time. And finally, and this is the most important one, practice. Look, these aren't one-time fixes. They are skills that you build over time to create real, lasting resilience. So I want to leave you with one final thought to chew on. We spend so much time and energy focusing on what we eat when it comes to our digestive health, right? But what if the key to healing your stomach, what if the most powerful medicine has less to do with what's on your plate and everything to do with the state of your mind and the rhythm of your breath?